Hello everyone, my name is Sarah, and with my group we have worked on a project about Gabon. We are excited to share our findings with you today. My group mates are Dina, Samira, Muskan, and Natersia.
Investors, of course, would be concerned if a coup happened in a country. They would be less inclined to invest in that country. However, in the case of Gabon, it should actually have the opposite effect. This is because of General Brice Oligui Nguema, the man you see on the picture, removed the previous president named Ali Bongo over corruption claims and election frauds. The new government of Gabon focuses on stability and reforms and positive changes for the working people. They have already lowered taxes to reduce living costs. They have been extremely transparent as to how they use up their budget, and of course, decreasing corruption in the government. The government encourages foreign investors to come and invest in the many sectors. They have expanded many sectors like the oil, gas, timber, the mining, and they focus on diversification and infrastructure. Of course, if you are an investors, all of these sectors sound like very interesting projects that you can invest in. So this coup has actually done more good than bad for the people and for the investors.
Hello, in my part, I'll be speaking about setting up a business in Gabon. First of all, Gabon is very well located given its location near the ocean. Gabon has also political stability. The government is investing in the growth of the country. A few examples are lowering taxes and making stricter rules for employees. The Gabonese state also doesn't have a systematic participation right in the fortune of companies, apart from a few sectors. Besides that, the average cost to start a business in Gabon is not that high. It's approximately 1,285,000 franc or almost 2,000 euros. Now I will be taking you through the steps of starting a business in Gabon. First of all, you need to decide on a legal form of your business. Then you need to check and reserve a unique name for your business at ANPI Gabon. The third step is to prepare the company's articles of association. Then you need to register your business with the Trade and Personal Property Credit Register, Registre du Commerce et du Crédit Immobilier. The fifth step is to obtain all necessary permits and licenses depending on your business activity. Then you need to register your business with the Gabon's General Directorate of Taxes, Direction Générale des Impôts. That's to obtain a tax identification number. Now, the seventh step is to register all the employees with the social security authorities. And the last step is to open a corporate bank account in Gabon and deposit the minimum capital if necessary for your business. The registration center in Gabon is the Gabon Chamber of Commerce. Starting a business in Gabon typically takes 7 to 30 days, depending on the type of business structure and the efficiency of your preparations.
Gabon promotes foreign investments across a range of sectors, especially in oil and gas, infrastructure, timber, ecotourism, and mining. Gabon remains dependent on revenue from petroleum and mining. Its extensive rainforest and savannas offer the potential for ecotourism and the industrial timber sector. This makes Gabon an ideal country to venture into if you are looking to invest. The agricultural sector is dominated by small family farms, with an estimated 70,000 subsistence family farms. They are mainly managed by people over the age of 50. Agricultural production is insufficient to meet the country's food needs, forcing the country to import an estimated 60% of basic food products, particularly cereals and meat products. In June 2021, Norway paid Gabon $17 million to protect its forests. Gabon hosted the One Forest Summit with the French government, which established a new fund to reward countries for exemplary actions to protect their forests. The summit adopted the Libreville Plan aimed at creating a unified vision and action plan to protect and sustainably manage these critical ecosystems. The government encouraged investments in Gabon in oil, gas, mining and timber. Gabon's mineral industry is dominated by the production of manganese and petroleum. Gabon was the largest producer of manganese and it's also the fifth largest oil producer in Africa. However, as the country is facing a decline in its oil reserves, the Gabonese government has decided to diversify its economy with forest covering 85% of its territory, its wood sector production.
And on this year, I'm going to talk about business culture, etiquette, and negotiations in Gabon. I have listed four different things: culture, cultural diversity, etiquette, communication, and practical tips for someone who is new to the country. Gabon is very ethnically diverse. There are over 40 ethnic groups, and the most important festival for them is a festival called Gil, and this is the most important festival of the Fang people. Their Independence Day is also very important and they celebrate it very well. They gained their independence from France on 17 August 1960. Here I have also listed three different genres of music: Fete, Baya, and Bikutsi. These are all traditional music, and Christianity is one of the main religion over there. Um, and Bibiti is also heavily practiced. It's a spiritual practice also done by the Christian community.
Now I will tell you how to communicate in Gabon. First of all, the official language in Gabon is French, and there are 40 local languages. They speak calm and on a polite tone. Screaming in Gabon is very disrespectful. You have to speak calm. When you meet someone, you have to shake their hands. You have to make eye contact, but not too much. And exaggerated movements can be impolite, but when you talk, you can move your hands, but don't do too much. When you enter a place or something, you have to greet everyone, you have to give some kisses, some hugs, and ask about the family, etc.
Here are some practical tips that you can use to include yourself in the Gabonese culture. So at first, you can show some interest in their local language. You can learn a few words from French, like bonjour, what means hello. When you enter somewhere, you have to greet everyone. It's a sign of respect. You can show them respect and patience by taking time to talk to them, to make jokes, and you can also ask about their family. Smile to them, they will appreciate it. You also have to pay attention to personal space. Be socially active. Accept invitations to meals or gatherings and show curiosity about their way of life or culture. In Gabon, you have to dress appropriately. People there dress modest and neatly. You also have to pay attention to social hierarchy. In Gabon, it is very important. You have to address elders respectfully and know that the age and the status often determine social interactions. If someone helps you or hosts you, show appreciation with small gestures. For example, bringing small presents.
We're coming to the end of this presentation and we hope that you have enjoyed it. We hope that you have learned a little bit more about Gabon. We also hope that you have benefited from it. Thank you for your attention.